Alright, segment 3. We are still up here. I'm going to have to download 3 videos now.
Well, that's fun.
So, I don't know what else there is to talk about except for, what were we talking about anyway?
That house.
Oh, the house in Wyandotte. Yeah, we were there. That flashlight was on the floor for a good 20 minutes. And did not move. And some of them people there were pretty rude. We were sitting there doing an EVP session, and this one guy that was there, he picked up a deck of cards and flicked them in the kitchen while we were sitting there trying to do an EVP session. And
while the camera was recording.
Yeah,
everything.
while the camera was recording and everything. And we told her that when we went down there that we couldn't have nobody there, that had to be just her. And it ended up being her kids were there.
That didn't make sense.
Her kids were there,
And
she had like 3 or 4 people over there. But that was the most interesting thing we caught, was that flashlight rolling across the floor.
Yeah.
We got some pretty good EVPs from there. But other than that, I lost my train of thought about what we were talking about.
the Star's creepiest place.
Yeah, what's one of your creepiest places you've ever been? You've only been to the Bordello and the asylum,
Yeah.
the asylum and Peace Church Cemetery. You really didn't get creeped out with Peace
Bella.
Church
No, not
Cemetery?
really.
No.
I,
Peace Church Cemetery to me was one of the. You just have to
I mean,
experience.
I heard things, but I don't know if it was just too many people there.
What are you talking about? Bordello?
At Peace Church.
Peace Church. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of people think that Billy Cook is the one that's haunting that cemetery. You know, the notorious murderer. You know,
Yeah.
Billy Cook.
It could be
I've had a psychic tell me there's something in that cemetery that's older than all of us. That's very nasty, and it's got to be pretty nasty for them to be able to pick up rocks and throw them at you.
Yeah, when we were all there, they were throwing rocks at Jenny and Eddie.
Yeah.
But
Well, see, I know how I can bring them out though too. That cemetery gets burned off twice a year, and if you go out there where the fork lies like that, where that pathway lies like that, and right in the middle, build a bonfire and get a pretty good bonfire going. They don't like fire.
Oh. You okay, Bella?
And there's a closet door there.
Merry-go-round.
But anyway, what's the creepiest place you ever been, Scott?
Oh, I don't know. There was a place that Kira took us by some railroad tracks, the witch's house.
oh yes. I
And-
forgot all about that.
And
And you guys are gonna take me there, right?
if I can remember how to get there. No, and getting to where the house stood, where the house stood, that's really not creepy.
It's the road.
It
The
is
walk.
the walk across the railroad tracks down the road to that. And I've never really felt really
Creeped out.
creeped out. Yeah,
I forgot.
Having people look at you.
It was
And-
like they were in the trees, like they had climbed up.
Yeah.
And when we
The,
were
the
walking,
first time Kira took us there, I was taking pictures up and above
yeah,
because that is where everybody was at. Once we got to
No.
the chimney,
Bella.
once we got to the old chimney, there was nothing. And that's also the time we found out that no matter where your power lines are, you're going to get an EMF reading. Because Kira and we all had walked over to a little bridge with a spring, and all of a sudden we had a spike on Kira's millimeter of 122. It was like, 122? What the heck?
Power line.
And then I looked up, and there was the power line.
Yeah.
We got further and further away from the power line. It wasn't there. But yeah, it's that walk to and from that the witch's house that just it creeps a person out. I mean,
You know.
there's other places that I've been, but I think that in my mind is the creepiest thing.
Yeah, the cemeteries and the old houses and stuff like that are they're usually the most creepy ones. They're most generally the creepy ones, the old houses and the old cemeteries like that. And
She's hamming it up.
don't give her no candy.
What?
She hasn't had any candy.
Don't give her any ice cream.
I'll go
Yeah.
get that. Sorry.
Bring
But
this some.
anyway, well, I guess I'll thank you guys for coming, Kat. Did you ever tell me where your creepiest place was?
Yeah, I did. I was
Okay.
the first one.
What about you?
I really don't know.
You don't have one?
Mm-mm.
Because I won't let him go out to Peace Church yet. I won't let him.
For me,
take
I
him
think
out there.
I'd say the bordello before it got renovated.
The bordello
Yeah.
before it got renovated. Yeah, that's my.
I mean, I didn't even feel anything at Peace Church. I don't know.
I'd like to go back out there sometime and just.
We can go out there anytime. I mean, all I got to do is call the sheriff's department and tell them that we're going to be out there. Otherwise, we'll get a trespassing ticket and stuff like that. But I got a couple. Like I said, I got a couple more phone calls to make on that
Bella.
funeral home down there in Chatopa, and then like I said, the asylum. They want us to come back whenever we can come back. Or whenever you guys can get a day off together, or whatever we want to
Which
do.
won't be until a while, huh?
Yeah, at least until I get vacation or personal time. Going back out.
You.
And
How are you? How are you?
Bella.
I'm gonna put it on YouTube just like this.
How are you?
Hey, better watch out! That ghost gonna get you.
She's gonna turn the
Don't
light
turn the
out.
light out. Don't turn the light out. Okay, thank you.
She's not scared of anything.
Okay, this is Roger signing off. Sayonara. I'll edit a little bit of it.